They said this would pass. They said we'd forget. We didn't forget. The thing they wouldn't name. We've stood inside the architecture and traced the blueprint of the blame. The speeches echo in the marble echoes in the bone. And every generation learns that power never yields its throne. Not without cost, not without memory, not without us. So here we are at the end of the record. Here we are at the edge of the age. Every warning was a chapter, and we have finally turned the page. Every lie has an expiration. Every crown corrodes to rust. Every name they try to bury claws back up out of the dust. And when the last wall finally crumbles and the last flag hits the floor, as an echo, this is what remains when empires fall. We were Act 1's hesitation. We were Act 2's open wound. We were every broken promise in every borrowed room. But somewhere in the burning, something would not stay as ash. Some names were not erasable. Some things were built to last. The grandmother who kept the photograph, the worker who remembered the wage, the child who asked the question they couldn't keep off the page. We are not the end of something. We are what the end releases. When you grind a thing to nothing, you find out what nothing teaches. Every lie has an expiration. Every crown corrodes to rust. Every name they try to bury claws back up out of the dust. And when the last wall finally crumbles and the last flag hits the floor, this is what remains when empires fall. Every act of this record was a testimony. Every song was evidence. We didn't come here to rage. We came here to remember, because memory is the only weapon. They never learned to legislate, because truth is the only structure that survives its own estate. You can burn the library, you cannot burn the knowing. You can flood the lower city, but you cannot stop the flowing. History is not a warning. History is a mirror. And brother, you are standing close enough to see yourself. My grandmother kept a photograph of a street that doesn't exist anymore, of a life that ended